what happens. There has been a surge in interest and potential help after we reported on a relief program aimed at helping people in the city of Atlanta. Now, the United Way has more money to help more people. $6.5 million in grants from their COVID-19 Response and Recovery Fund will be available to homes in 23 counties. The money is meant to help with education, food, housing, and mental health. Community activists say many people don't realize this kind of help is available. And the best part here, they don't have to repay a single cent.
We've had people that have really become emotional, that have just started crying and are just so grateful.
The application process can admittedly be a little cumbersome. It should be done on a computer, but there is assistance available through groups like the West Side Empowerment Program. You can find more information on how to apply on 11alive.com.
Well, there is a definite chill in the air,